walk and we rise through it all till we find what we want. Then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment. Lost in the moment.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing really well. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Patricia. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join my journey. If you guys are a returning viewer, then welcome back. So guys, it is a Friday. It is now currently 9:15. I am in my bed just chilling. I was gonna go to sleep because I am freaking exhausted. I don't have Santiago with me currently. He's at my mum's for the night, which is really nice. I mean, he sleeps through the night anyway, but it's just nice to, you know, me and Ethan went out for dinner. We just got home. He got to spend some, like, you know, time for himself. He's actually playing PlayStation currently right now. Sorry if you guys actually hear him. And I'm just relaxing here with Bump, and I just thought, why not do the life update video now? I've been putting it off like every day. I'm like, I'm gonna film it, and then I get so tired and I'm like, I just want to go to sleep. So today I was like, there's no excuses, we're getting this done, because there's so much that I want to share with you guys that I haven't shared in a while. Sorry if I'm breathless, but I'm pregnant. I'm 35 weeks pregnant currently, so it's getting tough. But yeah, I'm just going to let you guys know what's been going on lately and little update. And yeah, just get those things rolling. The last update I did, I think it was like in October, and when I realized that, I was like, oh my god, like there is so much that has, like, you know, happened or is happening or whatever, that I was like, you know, it's time to tell you guys. And what better time than, sorry, I keep looking here because I have like my notes, so I don't want to forget anything. And then I'm just here chilling in my bed, half PJs, half hoodie, because it's a bit cold today. It's quite chilly, so don't know what's going on. I thought the weather was getting a bit better, but clearly not. But yeah, let's do this and let's get into life update. So the first thing about life update, I don't know, Santiago, he is, when you guys see this video, he will potentially be 10 months, maybe a day before, whatever. He is 10 months, guys. He is at the most adorable, just loving, I think he's, there's every stage I'm gonna say that, but I feel like right now he's at that stage where I just physically want to eat him all the time. He's doing things new every day. He's just officially found crawling, so he was doing a lot of bum shuffling, a lot of getting here, getting there, using like other forms of physical contact for physical movement. But now he's like conquered crawling. He literally woke up one day and he was like, yeah, I can crawl. I want to crawl, I'm gonna crawl. That's literally what he did, and he's crawling now officially, very fast. He's a little terror now everywhere around the house. My poor mother-in-law that stays with him from like when she picks him up from nursery, she says that she gets exhausted. She says to me every day, like, I physically don't know how you do it pregnant and with him. Like, he's so hands-on now, but I love it in a way. Like, I just love the fact that he can explore now, he can follow me. I just think it's so adorable. He is currently saying mama, mama, mama a lot. We don't really know if he's saying mama because of me or he's just saying mama because he enjoys saying mama. He also, I personally feel like he's saying more as well, and he knows the gesture of milk. Personally, he's not really doing it yet, but if I do it to him and I say like, do you want milk? He knows what it is, and he either answers whinging if he wants it, or he just doesn't seem interested. He knows if you're happy and you know it. He is starting to push himself up on a few things. We actually had to put his cot down now because he has conquered that as well. He's sleeping through the night, which is amazing. He's been doing that since like the last week of January, we are now hitting March, so he's been doing it for a while now. He's like able to like find his own dummy, which is so cute during the night. He's just doing the cutest facial expressions. He is stubborn as hell. I don't even know. He's just Santiago. He's his own little character. He's his own little person. And I just can't believe every day I look at him like I actually created you, regardless of, you know, what you're doing. I created that little human, and he's just like doing everything, and he surprises me every day, the things he learns, and it's just crazy. I'm just so proud of him. I'm a proud mama. And yeah, he's doing really well. He's eating really well as well. He is now, we have actually changed his milk to stage 2. I know a lot of people do that at 6 months, but I don't think he was eating the right like nutritions in order to change it. But now I feel like he's eating a bit of everything. So I've like, even it actually even says to talk to a professional before changing it, and we actually spoke to the doctors before changing it. He is constantly with like a weird cough, strange breathing sort of thing during the night, but we have gotten him checked a few times, and they keep just telling us that it's a lot of virals, you know, because of being at nursery. Like he gets better for a week and then he gets sick again. He gets better for 2 weeks and then he's sick again. Like it's a constant battle. It's a constant roller coaster. But he's okay within himself. You know, he doesn't have temperature, things like that. He's got 3 random teeth at the bottom, and his top teeth are literally just piercing through, literally. And sometimes it does irritate him. I can see he getting a bit annoyed with it because it's quite painful, but overall he's doing pretty well with teething. I can't even complain. But yeah, that's Santiago. If you guys see him on Instagram, you see how great he's been. He's loving nursery, he's loving life. Next thing I'll talk to you guys about my life has been, and I also want to put out there, a lot of people think that I just want to put out that, now that we're talking on the base of Santiago, I just want to put out that a lot of mums have different opinions, and a lot of people have different opinions about like your baby sleeping out of the house or just being out of the house and not having you around. I just want to put out there for any mum who, obviously if you want to be, if you don't want them to be with anyone, that's fine. But I am a person that I really want to tell people that I am very, very fortunate to have my mum, my mother-in-law, my family. Literally, like, I don't know how I would have done it if, like, especially because I'm pregnant, if I didn't have them. Like, I am so fortunate for them. Like, they are literally a phone call away. Like, if I call them and say I need this or I need to put in this, whatever it is, my mum, my mother-in-law, my sisters, they're there. Like, I can't explain how lucky I am. I know a lot of people don't have that sort of luck. So people that have it, appreciate it, because honestly it's a gift. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a Braxton Hicks right now, so quite painful. But yeah, I'm just, yeah, they're just literally a phone call away. My father-in-law every day brings me from, because I work really close to their house, so when I go and pick up Santiago, just so that I don't walk, he literally brings me, Santiago and Flash every day, and he brings Santiago up the stairs for me every single day, guys. Like, not everyone would do that. Like, I'm just so lucky. I don't know what I would do without all of them and all their support and just everything really in general. I'm just so lucky, and I appreciate it, and I make the most out of it. My mum misses him so much. She doesn't get to see him throughout the week because obviously she lives down in South London. I live in West, so she doesn't get to see him. So on Friday she's always like, do you mind if I come to pick him up from nursery? I'm like, no, of course not. You know, I don't want to take that away from her. I think it's so important for them to spend time with like grandparents and just enjoy life and be a baby and be children. Like, I wish I was able to spend much more time with my grandma than I actually did. Like, I didn't get that because my grandma lived abroad. So I don't know, I just find he's just such a lucky boy, and he's so lucky to have this, that is so sad if I take it away. And he loves it. He loves being there. And then that moment that we get when I go to get him and he's just so happy to see, it's just, I don't know, it's obviously helps me mentally, physically, but don't think that I'm just at home chilling doing nothing. That's not what I do, guys. I get home, I have a whole set of tasks, of roles, of responsibilities that I have to carry out as well. It's not just, oh, I don't have Santiago, I can just go and live my life. No, I get home, I need to clean my whole house, I need to iron, I need to put things in the wash, I need to sort things out for Santiago, make sure he has clothes throughout the week, make sure it's a whole process. It's not just, oh, Patricia gets to relax and chill because her child is with her mum. No, it's literally not like that. And the reason why, one of the main reasons why I feel so comfortable with Santiago saying, it's my mum, like, she don't want no harm to him. And yeah, I'm not going to go into too deep with it, but I just want to say that I'm just very fortunate and very lucky to be able to get that break, and I do honestly appreciate it 120,000%. Now, talking about my parents, things have been quite crazy. Since I spoke to you guys, I told you guys that my dad back in September had a collapsed lung. He hasn't fully recovered from it. He's been going in and out of hospital a few times with like chest infections. Sometimes like his medication is not working. It's just been like ups and downs. It's the fear of leaving him by himself. It's the fear of, there's just a lot of going on when it gets to that. My mum and my sister Chris's mainly, their life has changed a lot since my dad's left the hospital, let's put it that way. About that, guys, had to take a quick break. I had to go to the toilet. Pregnancy. But like I was saying, my mum and my sister's life, this has changed a lot. Even like just with me as well, but mainly for them because they live with my dad. You know, my dad's on oxygen 24/7 now. Even when he's out and about, he has to like use it. Before he was able to like, you know, be a few hours and stuff. But I mean, he still can, but they don't recommend it. They recommend it for him to be on it all the time, and he feels better with it all the time. I know a lot of people think, oh, he uses the oxygen because of his lungs, but it's not only the reason why. It's because my dad doesn't intake enough oxygen like someone with 2 normal lungs does. So obviously that oxygen that he doesn't take affects his organs. So if he has the oxygen on, his organs function much better. But the thing they're more worried about is not even his lungs per se, because they know that is that, and there's, you know, he's taking medication for that. But they're really concerned about his heart. They say his heart is very weak. So that is one of the reasons why he has oxygen so much. But yeah, with my dad, we just take day by day. Unfortunately, that's how it has to be. We can't plan major ahead. Like, we actually have this weekend that we're going away, just the women, for Women's Independence Day in March. And, you know, we're all a bit sceptical to go. I'm sceptical to go because I'm going to be 37 weeks pregnant. But it's just in Brighton. It's not like away. I wouldn't do that, but we're skeptical of leaving him, even though like Evan's here and stuff like that, and they can always help out. You know, it's always that thing, you're going, so life does kind of like stop a little. Always have to make sure there's someone there, especially days that he's really unwell. Like, my sister hates going to work knowing that my dad's unwell. And yeah, it's just very scary. And obviously we just appreciate, that's why we've done such a big birthday for him, his 70th birthday. If you haven't gone and check that vlog, go and check it out. We've done him a massive party because, you know, we celebrate every moment with him, and we just make sure that yeah, we embrace that and we really enjoy those moments with him. But yeah, that's the update on my dad's health. Really, there's not really much, but yeah, we just take day by day, and hopefully he, you know, now he's doing really much better. Like, even today, he was the one that came to pick up Santiago, my mum. He drove all the way here. You know, he can still do his day to day. It's very important he doesn't stop doing that. That's what the doctor said. But obviously, take into consideration a lot. Like, even travelling with him now, to go to Portugal, there's a long process. Like, we have to get oxygen out there. It's a whole thing. But like I said, as long as he's okay, and, you know, we're very lucky and fortunate in the world that we're in today. So, like, so forward, and there's so much out there. So I'm pretty sure you'll get the hang of it. But yeah, so that's basically the update with my dad's. And now going on talking about me and how I've been feeling and pregnancy and this back-to-back pregnancy and all of that. I feel like it's so important to touch on that subject. The last time I spoke to you guys about, I was like really excited. I was just finding out I was gonna have a girl, so super excited. I still am, but I feel like coming to this time of the pregnancy, I am feeling much more anxious about labour than I did with Santiago. Maybe it's because I know what I'm gonna go through, and like, you know, the pain, even though you know it's all worth it and you feel like the most powerful woman after it, regardless of how you deliver your baby, bring your baby to this world, you always feel powerful. But it's still nerve-wracking because, you know, I know now what to expect. So I know it's going to be hell, but then I also think I'm going to feel amazing after it. Like, I'm going to feel amazing. I'm going to have this amazing love again. And it's just, oh, I just can't wait to actually see her. I just can't wait to meet her. But at the same time, I'm anxious. It's just so much feelings going on. But I did want to speak a little bit more about the side of pregnancy that maybe a lot of women get a bit uncomfortable talking about. Not uncomfortable, but get a bit skeptical, is obviously our appearance. With Santiago, I felt very different with this pregnancy. Not saying that I don't feel amazing. I do feel still amazing. I still think what us women do is just insane. Like, I can't believe we actually do all of this. For me, it's just mad. But at the same time, maybe because I've had these two pregnancies so close together, I didn't get that break that some women do. I don't know if that's a good thing, and I don't know if that's a bad thing. I will never know, because only if I eventually have more kids in the future, if I want to, not planning to, but if it does happen, then I probably will know the difference. But I don't know what it is to take a break. So I had Santiago in May. I found out I was pregnant. I was already around like, what, 4, 5 weeks, 6 weeks pregnant in August. So I don't know what it is not being pregnant for 2 years now. And that's absolutely crazy. It is crazy to say that. I don't know what it is to feel comfortable in my clothes. I don't know what it is to wear normal clothing. Like, I just don't know what it is. All I know is to wear baggy stuff, comfortable stuff, trainers. Like, I've been wearing the same trainers to work in and out for months because my feet swell up, and just other shoes are just uncomfortable. Even if they don't swell that much, just other shoes, I just feel uncomfortable with them. So I don't really know the feeling anymore. I didn't find my old self again, even though I don't think we ever do. I don't think we ever switch off of being a mum. It's impossible. You just have to learn to love a new version of yourself. With this pregnancy, for example, I did gain a few stretch marks. Not as much I was expecting. I did expect, I got some with Santi. I'm not going to say I didn't get any, because that's a lie. I did get some with Santi, not so much as I've got now. But again, it's like I said, it's the back-to-back pregnancies. Like, my body didn't recover at all. Like, my body didn't, even my midwife said, your body didn't bounce to nothing as it was before, because it takes months, it takes over a year for your body, for a woman's body to, all her organs to kind of go back to place. And I didn't get that. Like, my body was the same, and it's just like, bloop, another baby is coming now. So, which hopefully will be a good thing when it gets to labour. Might mean baby just might fly out, so who knows. It might be a quick labour, I'm hoping, because I could not deal with another 3-day labour like I was with Santi. That was just way too much. But yeah, I didn't get time to adjust to that, to go back to that. So it's been a whole, I think mentally more than anything else, it's been a big thing for me. And now it's coming the anxieties of thinking, am I going to be good enough for 2 babies? Am I going to, the financial thing as well, going back on maternity, back on surviving on maternity pay, which I find so disgusting that we get that sort of pay. I don't even want to go down those routes. Fortunate that we still get something, but disgusting that it's that much. But yeah, I've been working full-time since Santiago was 6 months. Again, I don't know how I do it. That is 40 hours a week, 5 days a week. No joke, guys. Come home, I don't get a rest. No, because I have a son. So I come home, I have to deal with my son. Ivan is now gone back to his old job as a driver, as a chauffeur, because financially we just knew it wasn't going to work, especially once I went on maternity leave, especially with 2 kids. Like, it was just never going to work with like everything we have to pay. It's just, it was just not going to work. I did feel really bad. He felt really bad as well, because he was actually enjoying the new job he had, and he was getting to spend much more time with Santiago with me, and now we're back to like him sometimes not even seeing him during the day, which is really sad, and I know it upsets him, but he done that big decision to go back for our family, so I respect him a lot, and I don't even know how he does it, because it breaks my heart every like 3-4 hours I don't spend with Santiago. I'm already like, oh my god, he's not gonna love me anymore. So I can imagine how he feels, but I appreciate him a lot, and he knows that. So yeah, that's gone there, and then I have to do all the night routine, heavily pregnant, give him a bath, do this, do that, do dinner, do, you know, the cranky times. I always say that unfortunately I get him the cranky moment, which is the evening, which is overstimulated, and everyone else gets the fun part of him. But you know what, we're moms for a reason. It's not about me now, it's about him for a few years, and it's going to be about baby girl for a few years as well. And that's just what we have to accept. Our life will go back to what it was. It's just not about us at the moment, and that's just the facts. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. With how I'm feeling, with everything. It's just, it's been a roller coaster of emotions. I'm feeling much more self-conscious of myself, of my body, of my image. Those things have changed a lot since my second pregnancy. I have to definitely admit that. I've changed a lot as well, with a lot of things, not just that, but I've changed in life. Like, there's things for me where people come to me and they're like, oh, I don't know, they come to me with a situation or a problem, and I'm just like, that's not a problem. Like, or if someone does something to me, I get upset for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, why am I stressing about that? I've got much more things to stress about in life. And that's just the facts. That's just how it is. But yeah, that's me. That's how I'm feeling. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this part of the process. I don't want to go too much into it, because I just feel like the more we speak about it, the more it's just like drains in our body and drains in our head. And I'm trying to always just think in a positive way. I don't know. I just try to really keep positive, even though it's really hard. I really do. But moving on to big news, guys. I've been dying to tell you guys this since November, but I just didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to literally like get excited for something that I'm that sort of person. I only believe it when it happens, or when it's close to happening, or something like that. So guys, it's official. We are moving. So excited, like literally I can't even believe I'm saying that, and you guys don't even know the best news. So that's not the best. We are moving in the same building to the ground floor. Like, it couldn't get any better than that. They literally accepted us to move downstairs to the basement flat. I just can't believe it. I'm like, what? When Ethan called me, this is in November, Ethan calls me, it's just so random. Like, so we went to see a flat around an area Ethan does not like. I don't really know this area. I wasn't brought up here, so for me every area is just an area. We went to see that flat. I was like, oh, it's quite alright. I mean, they had like a little tiny room we could make a bedroom for the kids, but it wasn't that huge. And Ethan was just like, look, I don't like the area. I don't want my kids to be brought up around here. I know how dangerous this area is. I'm not going to feel comfortable. It's a no. I was like, okay, whatever. If I'm going through your gut, you're the one that's lived around here, you will know better than me. Literally a day after, we got a call saying, the flat downstairs is available. If you guys want to come and see it, it's a 2-bedroom flat with a garden. I was like, even calls me and I'm like, what? He's like, yes, they have literally said, if we want it, it's ours. I was like, are you sure? What's going on? Something fishy? Like, I'm that sort of person. I start thinking already like, there's something weird. We went to see the flat literally 2 days after or something like that. And bearing in mind, you can see the garden from that flat from our flat at the moment. Like, you can see it. And believe it or not, and you can vouch for this, my whole family can vouch for this, my sisters even can vouch for this. I always said to Evan, when I used to look downstairs, because no one has lived there for 5 years, guys. Since me and Evan have been in this flat, no one's ever lived there. Nobody's lived there apart from one guy that lived there for like literally a few weeks, and then he never came back. And I was always like to Evan, that flat, we're gonna live in that flat. And Evan was always like, no we're not. And I was like, trust me, like, why don't you ask? I used to always tell them, like, ask them if we can see the flat. It's in the same building, like. But then after they said, obviously, because it was a 2-bedroom, we wasn't classified for it, which was fine. And then when Santiago found out we had Santiago, we asked him, could we see it? And then they told us the whole process. They were like, no, Santiago's only a half person. You guys are not qualified for it yet. Fell pregnant. We asked them the same question. They were like, oh, no. They were just making excuses for other stuff. And then all of a sudden they just said to us, yeah, you can go and see it. So I did find out a bit suspicious. I was like, that's a bit weird. But I went in my gut. I was like, do you know what? I've always said that flat was going to be us. And I've got a feeling we're going to love it. We went there and it's really, really nice. I mean, it's not the most amazing flat ever, but guys, it has got a massive garden. That is a fortunate, we are so fortunate that in the UK you have a garden. Just having a balcony in a city, you're really fortunate, let alone have a garden. Like, we have a dog, he's gonna love that. Like, I was so happy for Flash, just thinking that he's gonna have a little garden for him to be in the sun. He loves laying in the sun, he's gonna love it. But yeah, I'm so excited to show you guys. I might put a little clip of how it looked and then I'll show, because they did have to do a lot of work since. So the reason why it took so long is because there's a lot of things we wanted changed. Like, there was carpet, I don't want carpet. Just things like that, little bits and bobs that they had to do. They changed a few things in the kitchen, just paint. And then there was also this wall with like damp. Sorry, they even thought it was rising damp, but we came to find out that apparently whoever done the works to the house before actually burst a pipe on the ground. And when they lifted the carpet, they realised there was a nail on that pipe. So that water was kind of coming up the wall. That's why the wall was humid. There was no damp. It was just basically that. So they fixed all of that. We actually went to see it. When did we go see it? This week that I'm filming, we actually went to see it and it looks so nice, guys. I can't wait to show you guys the final like piece. It's coming together, and I'm 35 weeks pregnant and I'm just like, I just want to move tomorrow so I can fix everything. The babies are gonna have their room. Santiago's gonna have his little room with his little things. Like, I'm just so excited, guys. You guys don't understand, like, I'm just so excited to show you guys all that process. Like, there's so much already that I have to show you guys, that I've got just so much, but bit by bit we will get there. There's gonna be a lot of vlogs coming out, guys, so make sure you keep to that as well, keep up to date to that. Just subscribe and follow my journey, guys. Just subscribe and follow my journey, that's all I can say. But yeah, I'm really excited. That was the big news I wanted to tell you guys. We're moving to a 2-bedroom flat just downstairs, and I'm hoping it gets done before baby girl arrives, because I do not believe this girl is gonna wait until 40 weeks. I just have that feeling. I already had Santiago at 29 weeks, at 39 weeks, not 29, gosh, sorry, at 39 weeks, and I just think this baby girl is not gonna wait until 40 weeks. I don't know why, but everything I'm kind of feeling at the moment was what I was feeling with Santiago when I was like 37 weeks. So I'm just very anxious about it. Like, I don't have anything ready. I don't have my hospital bag ready. I don't have her bag ready. I don't even have her clothes washed. Like, my mum is, bless her, she like washed a whole bag full of her clothes the other day, and she's like preparing everything and putting everything in a bag, because she's like, you know, if you need it, we can just quickly like give it to you. Like, it's just crazy the amount of things I still have to do with no time. Like, I literally have no time. Like, people don't understand. But yeah, so we're just hoping that hopefully within the next max 2 weeks we'll be officially moved and officially downstairs. We're actually getting like the boxes and stuff next week, so I can start like putting stuff inside. We're actually getting people to actually move the stuff, because obviously, even though we have a big family, it's still quite a lot of stuff to take downstairs, very heavy stuff and things like that. So, but like I said, I've got amazing friends and family, and I know that everyone's going to be there to help me and support me. We will do this move, and we will do it, guys. We will do it. I'm positive that everything's going to be done before baby girl comes, but I'll let you guys know. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, we're moving, and that's what I'm excited about. And yeah, another little update I just wanted to give you guys is we have decided that we're not getting a double buggy at the moment. We just realised that it's going to be a bit of a waste of money, because Santiago's still going to be going to nursery, and that I'll have to always take them together with me. I don't know, it's just very expensive. We just rather get a smaller buggy for Santiago, more adapted to like his age now and stuff, and I'll use the buggy that I've used with Santiago since newborn for Leticia. That's the plan we're doing for now, and then in the future, once they're both like from the minute Leticia's 6-7 months, she can just use a normal buggy, so we can just get a cheaper version double buggy to use whenever we go out together. I'm gonna try and use her on the sling as much as possible, like for Santiago's nursery drop-offs and things like that. It's just mainly when it's raining, but when it's raining, I can just quickly take Santiago in the car, drop him off at nursery and come back by car. So for me, I just felt like it would have been a bit of a waste. It's a very expensive buggy. I forgot what it's called now. That is it oyster buggy? I don't know. The one that you can put a basket, and then if you want, you can put it as a double buggy. That one. It was just going to be a waste of money, I think, personally. And then we were going to end up shoving it off, because soon Santiago's going to be walking. He's not even going to want the damn buggy. Most of the time, he's going to want to be holding my hand or something, or go to the park and be everywhere. So it was just going to be a waste of money. So we're not doing that. But I'll let you guys know which stroller we're deciding to get. We don't know if we're getting the yo-yo one, or because I personally feel like the yo-yo ones are amazing. My parents at my workplace use it, most of them. But yeah, guys, I don't want to go on for too long. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just a quick little life update, but mainly about that moving house bit. And I've got a lot of like, you know, moving house stuff coming out. Definitely a moving vlog coming out, pending hopefully if I don't go into labour or something happens along the way. But yeah, apart from that, everything's going well. Baby girl's growing great. Appointments have been going amazing. Yeah, we're just waiting for her to arrive now within the next 2 weeks. So from 37 is when they say it's like the safest for baby to come. So within 2 weeks we can expect her at any time. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be doing another birth labour vlog if she allows me to do it. As like I said, labours are unpredictable. We don't know what happens, but I am planning on doing one like I did with Santiago, because I really want to like capture her first cry, all of that, like I did with Santiago. So we'll be doing that. I am planning on having again the same birth I had with Santiago, but like I said, every birth is different. I don't know what's going to happen with this one. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Like I said, I'm going to do whatever my body asks me to do, and whatever I feel like doing at the moment, that's what I'll get. I know the NHS is super busy now as well. They have lack of midwives, they have lack of everything, so it's very stressful and very worrying. So let's see how that goes. But I am planning to have baby in the birth centre, because there's no point doing a birth plan video, because really and truly I don't have a birth plan. You guys know me, you know how I am. I don't do none of that. I don't believe in that. I believe go, whatever you need to do, do it to get that baby out nice and safe, and that's all that bloody matters. The rest doesn't matter to me. I don't care how she gets here. I don't care if they have to drug me, if they don't drug me. I just want baby to get here safe and sound. That's all that matters to me. So yes, thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow my journey, guys. Exciting things are coming. I am so excited just for everything. I will be doing what I take to my hospital bag with baby number 2, because I think there's a lot of stuff that I'm changing, believe me. But yeah, make sure you guys follow my journey, and then follow my crazy journey with 2 under 1s for a month and then 2 under 2s, if that even makes any sense. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Follow my journey, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
We fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want. Then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in.